What's up, everybody? Big Sky Bowler coming to you again from Town and Country Lanes here in Billings, Montana. And today we're going to talk about one really important tool to teach you the proper two-handed swing. Stay tuned. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon supporters, Eva and Levin. Thank you so much for your support of the channel. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Now you might be wondering, why do I have a piece of pipe in my hand? And for you funny folks out there, no, it's not so I can beat my students into submission. This stick is one of the best training tools that I have discovered that helps two-handers understand the proper two-handed swing. And in fact, it's a tool that I used to correct my own two-handed swing. Now, if you've been watching some of my recent content about analyzing the two-handed pros, you've definitely seen Jesper's video where I talk about how his swing gets behind his back a little bit on off to the opposite side of his head, the right side of his head. I talk about why that is during the video. And if you look at some of my older videos from about 6-7 months ago, you will notice that my swing used to be exactly like that. Primarily, my issue is I didn't have my shoulders in proper alignment during my swing. In Jesper's case, that's a totally different scenario. If you were interested in seeing what that's all about, I recommend you go watch his video by clicking on the link in the top right-hand corner of the video. Now, one of the things that I see most two-handers struggle with when they begin to learn how to throw the ball with two hands is proper alignment of the shoulders, the forearms, and the wrists as they swing the ball and release the ball. And this item right here, this single piece of PVC, is what's going to help us understand the best way to swing the ball as a two-hander. Now, if you go back to any sport out there that involves using both your hands, whether it's baseball, whether it's hockey, golf, every sport has proper alignment of the shoulders. So, for example, in hockey players have their non-dominant hand over the top of the stick with their dominant hand on the underside of the stick. And when they go to shoot something at the goal, if you watch real closely, their shoulders follow each other in the slap shot like so. So they can create power in that shot. If you watch a golfer, same situation, right? They've got their golf club in their hand. When they swing, what happens to that left side shoulder? It drops down, and when they swing through, everything stays lined up, correct? So what we're going to do is we're going to use this stick as a substitute for our bowling ball. You're going to take your non-dominant hand or your non-ball side hand and put it over the top. You're going to take your ball side hand and put it underneath. To begin with this, I recommend that you go up to the foul line, or if you're going to do this at home, that's perfectly fine as well. Get into your finish position and hold the ball or the stick down low like you would as you were releasing it. And all we're doing is we're practicing this motion right here. As you can see, because we've got both of our hands on the stick, it's keeping everything in alignment as I do some practice swings. And what we're focusing on as we do this is as we get into the backswing, this shoulder is as close as possible to underneath my chin. And when we come through with that ball in the downswing, our shoulders stay aligned with our arms, and we follow through just like this to release the ball, which ends up with this shoulder down low and this shoulder up high. Now, after you feel pretty comfortable with that foul line drill, or basically taking those steps and practicing just the motion of the swing, let's go ahead and move on to a skip step drill. So again, you can do this at home. You can do this at the bowling alley, but if you're at the bowling alley, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the foul line with your heels to the line. You're going to take 3.5 steps, normal size steps, not big steps, but 3.5 normal size steps away from the foul line. So in my case, I'm 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to give myself an extra half a step just for a little bit of extra room, just because to make me feel more comfortable. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to turn around, face the lane, and I'm going to set myself up just like I would in my normal setup on the approach. What we're going to do is hold the stick, non-dominant hand or non-ball side hand over, ball side hand underneath. And now on 3-step drill, what we're looking to do is to get the ball moving in the swing by dropping it into the swing, and then we take our step once the ball reaches the lowest part of the swing right here. Once we take that step, we get it up into the swing, and we follow through with it. So I'm going to show you this in full speed here. So we've got the ball held, drop it into the swing, skip, and we throw. When we go to release, it's important to understand that we're focusing on the shoulders and the arms following each other down, and we drop that right shoulder down just like so. That left shoulder needs to stay high as we follow through with our ball side arm. Alright guys, thank you for watching the video today. If you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing to the channel and leave a like and a comment below. Please keep in mind also, I do now have a Patreon page for the channel where you can support the channel directly. There's 3 different membership tiers: bronze, silver, and gold, and each membership tier gives you several different benefits. Those benefits include not only bowling lessons, but also bowling ball giveaways throughout the calendar year. I will see you guys in the next video.